everyone, it's Sarah and I am here with another Stash Dive Saturday for you. So this is a little kit that I had put together back in April. I went for a while where I was making stash kits out of my stash, and I was kind of following some guidelines that is set up by the Scrap Stash Kit Club. And I will include a link to their website down below if you want to go check them out. But I did probably 4 or 5 kits that way. And then this was the one from April. It's called Bolero. And I pulled a kit and then it sat there until this week. So I kind of realized that I had that kit still put together completely. And I had pictures pulled, and I even think I recorded, I think I uploaded a picture share, like a picture selection for it, and like shared the kit and everything, and then I never made anything with it. So I'm going to correct that now, and I'm going to be using this kit for the next probably 4 or 5 Saturdays for you guys. So I'm going to start working my way through this kit here. But if you'd like to see the actual full kit, where I show you exactly everything that's in it and explain it and everything, I will include a link to the video down below so you can go check that out if that's something that you missed when I posted it back in April. Okay, so I am making a page about Kaylin, and this is a morning where Kaylin and I went and got donuts because she was off of school for something. I think it was probably parent-teacher conferences or something, but Layla went to school, so me and Kaylin had some alone time, which is pretty rare. But so we took some time that morning and went and got donuts, and it was really nice, just me and her. So I have pulled out a few papers here, and I will talk more about them when you can see them better. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my title, because I had thickers in the kit, but I did not have all the letters that I need. So I'm looking through my little bin here of thickers that were, you know, I'm kind of going towards when I first try to pick something because they're a little bit low. So I'm trying to use them up. And couldn't find anything there either, so I went into my thicker bin and got a couple of pink thickers. So I'm going to be using those instead. So it took me some time to kind of figure out what I was going to do for my title. And now I'm going through my kit and just pulling out things here and there that I think I want to use. And I think I use just about everything I pull except those cameras. I don't think I use a camera. But I use little elements from everything else. Okay, so papers. I'm going to mount my picture. I'm going to cut it down a tiny bit to make it fit onto this piece of gray cardstock. And that's just a little teeny tiny scrap there. So I'm just cutting down my picture a little bit. And the background paper that I'm going to be using is the pink kind of with the diagonal lines, and that is from Amy Tangerine from her Yes Please collection. The yellow polka dot there is from Pebbles, and then I have a scrap that has those floral on it, which I do not know the manufacturer for that. It's just a square scrap that I have. So I kind of marked where I want everything to go, and I'm going to go ahead and start laying it down. And then I have these 2 little scraps as well. I do not know the manufacturer for those either, but just 2 little scraps that I had sitting in the kit, so I'm going to go ahead and use them here. And now I think I'm going to try to figure out which one of these thickers I want to use. They're both from Amy Tangerine. So I'm going to go ahead and put down one from each set and see just which one I like better. And I end up liking the glitter one better. It stands out a little bit more. So I'm going to use the glitter one, and that one is called Other Half, and that's by Amy Tangerine. Okay, so my title is going to be Coffee and Donuts. So I am spelling all that out. And now watch me look for an ampersand, because I don't see the one sitting on the thicker sheet. And I'm looking for something, and I'm like, oh, do I have one on a flare badge? And I don't. And then I go looking in my little die cut bin that I have sitting next to my desk. Do I have anything in here? And I don't. And sorry guys, I start to get frustrated and then realize, duh, Sarah, there's one on your thicker sheet. Come on. So it takes me a few minutes to realize that. I end up getting really angry at myself about it. Yep, I'm still looking for an ampersand, and then I go, oh, duh. So there it is. So I'm gonna finish out my title here. You need to go there, seriously. Okay, so got my title down, and now I'm gonna look through my stickers and stuff. And I have these stickers from Jelly Bean Soup, and I'm going to spell out the words with Kaylin, and that's gonna be kind of my subtitle here. And those are just teeny tiny yellow alphabet stickers. Sorry if you heard Layla, she's home from school, and I wanted to go ahead and get all these voiceovers done, but she's actually pretty quiet, surprisingly. She isn't always, I'm sure. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that. Okay, so I'm going to take these two little scraps and I'm going to fishtail them on one side here, so they're going to be kind of little banners. And I like how everything is going, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting some things down. And then I get this down and go, oh, that's a lot longer than I thought. I also think I put my picture stuff there a little bit further over than I originally had it, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my title down here as well. And then I realized I wanted to put something behind the ampersand to kind of help it stand out a little bit more. And I remember seeing a sticker in this Amy Tangerine sticker sheet, and it's a big yellow circle that has a plus sign cut out in the middle. I don't need the plus sign, so I'm gonna kind of take it off and have it stay a yellow circle, and then I'm gonna put the ampersand over it. And you can't even tell that there's a plus sign cut out of the middle once I have the ampersand on it, so. And I spelled donuts that way because that is how the donut shop here spells it, so it wasn't a typo. I meant to do it that way. As you can tell, it's called Daylight Donuts, and that's how they spell it, so. I pulled out this washi tape. I pulled out 2 different washi tapes from the kit, but I don't know. I don't end up using either one. I put them both down, but then I take them off because I don't know. To me, that looks awkward, and then I have that really awkward space in between that and the little banner down there. So I didn't really like it that much. And then I think I tried the other one that almost looks like a sunburst, and it has the right colors. And I tried that on the bottom, but I don't like that either, so I don't know, the washi tape just didn't work too well for me this time around, but. So yeah, it doesn't stand out very well, and I don't know. I didn't love it, so I'm gonna take it off. And end up not using those, so that's okay. So I have this little Heidi Swap die cut word that says delight. And then I have a little die cut that says favorite. Those are both from Heidi Swap, and I'll end up using those down there together as well. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put anything underneath these letter stickers, but then I decided I really just didn't need anything underneath them. And these stickers help to kind of give the rest of my title there a shelf to sit on because it is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So I decided to leave it as is instead of trying to add anything else up there. Okay, so I'm going to use this delight here, and I'm just kind of taking off little extra cuts out of it there so that it's all solid there. I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to use my tiny attacher to attach it down there. And I have to pull up that paper there a little bit so that I can stick my attacher underneath because it won't fit otherwise. So I get that down, and then I'm going to put the favorite over top. So it'll say Favorite Delight. And then I have this little flower cluster here that I saw in the sticker sheet from Amy Tangerine, so I'm going to use that, and it has the right colors I'm looking for. And then I decided to do my journaling on this Studio Calico sticker, and I'm using my precision pen. It's not a slick writer pen, so it's going to end up smearing when I put it down and I get angry. And I'll end up redoing it, but I'll show you how I do that later on. But I even set it aside to let it dry a little bit before I try to put it down, and then it still smears. So that told me that I wasn't gonna be able to fix it, you know. Okay, so these little enamel coffee and donuts, how cute are those? I have no idea where they're from. They were a gift from Emily, who I did a pocket letter exchange with, and she put those in there, and I about died when I saw them. And oh, they're so cute though, aren't they? I want more, and I don't know where they came from. But they are so stinking cute. So I use those on either side of the picture there. And I'm kind of going through my stuff, seeing if there's anything else that I want to use. I decided I'm going to use some of these arrows. And I decided I wanted to color them though. I want to make them kind of that pink color. And in my kit, I had some gelatos. And I pulled green and pink and yellow, which were the dominant colors for this kit. So I pulled those gelatos out because I had these arrows and the cameras that are mistables as well, so I can color them in. So I'm using this watermelon gelato, and I'm putting it directly onto the arrows, and then I'm using a baby wipe and kind of moving the color around, and that kind of helps color it. Because with gelatos, you put it on something and then you add water to it, and that is what gives you the paint color. So instead of using like a paintbrush and water and stuff like that, I just went ahead and put it directly on there and then used a baby wipe, and just that created the watercolor and then just kind of helped it soak in there. So I'm gonna let those dry. And what else do I do here? I put down this little transparent arrow from Heidi Swap, but I ended up taking it off and just tossing it because, I don't know, I didn't love it. And I think I ended up, my journaling has to go right there where I put the arrow, so it was going to cover it up anyway. So then I take it off, and I'm like, didn't really want to put it anywhere else. So I think I just tossed it. I did put a couple of puffy stickers from Amy Tangerine down. I put a flower and an asterisk up near the ampersand, and then I have another yellow asterisk down there by the word delight. Okay, I'm going to put down these arrows here, one on either side. And those arrows are from Studio Calico, and they're called mistables. I don't know if you can buy those anymore. I'm probably positive you can't. They are very old. I think I'm about to put my journaling down, or no, actually I'm gonna put some sequins down first. So I'm going to use some pink sequins, some darker ones and some lighter ones, but I'm picking out all the pink, and all the sequins is from Studio Calico as well. I just kind of have it all in one big bag. So I'm kind of placing it where I want it to go. And then I had placed some on the right-hand side there. And then I'm going to take it off because I realize that's where my journaling is going to go. So there I am. I was testing it to see if it smeared. And it smeared a teeny tiny bit, but nothing like super crazy. And but then when I put it down, I just, yeah, it got worse. So, okay, so I tossed the arrow. Like the ink is coming off of my fingers right now from my pen, and I'm really upset about it right now. So I'm like, okay, how am I going to fix this? Because you can't tell very much because you're far away, but it is smeared and it bothers me. So I decided, I remembered that I found the same kind of sticker on this other Studio Calico sheet, so I'm just copying my journaling onto this sticker, and then I'm using a Sharpie instead of my precision pen, so I know the Sharpie's not going to smear. So I'm just going to do that, and instead of trying to take that sticker off, I wasn't even going to go there. I kind of just layer it on top, and I still have the blue peeking out on the side, so you'll be able to see it. Okay, so I'm letting that dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my sequins down, and I am using glue dots to put these down. I used to use liquid adhesive to put down glue dots or to put down sequins, but since I discovered the glue dots, I'm like, oh, I'm not going back. It's so much easier. And I don't have to wait for it to dry and all that stuff, so. Because I'm testing that and I'm like, okay, it's definitely not. So I just went ahead and layered that on top, and you can see the blue peeking out on the sides and a little bit on the bottom as well. So it wasn't a total loss. Okay, and I think I'm looking just to make sure there's nothing else I want to put on here, but oh, I do decide to put the date. Yes, I'm using these yellow letter stickers again. I'm putting 2015. So I'm putting the year because I don't remember what month that was in, but all right. And that is going to complete my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all, and I will be back again real soon with some more layouts for you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.